Shalom Israel. Shalom. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kodash Brakata. First of all, Sakalal, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways, reaching, teaching this word in sincerity and in truth. This is your brother Shapal from the James Jamaica camp. Now to the one do a lesson on basically Moab, alright? And basically the banking elites, alright, I know them control countries, strategically, alright, and it's a cleverly planned, right, to deceive the world, to be seen as this beacon of light, because hey, we can speak on out here in Jamaica where Chinese development, right, is taking over Jamaica. Now Jamaica don't have any money for really develop its own country. So all of the infrastructures is being built by the Chinese, right, which is Moab. Okay, and all of the money and Jamaica borrow a lot of money from these Chinese, right, and basically what the Chinese are doing is the same thing with the IMF come here doing, right. So basically China is not a beacon of light, yo. Alright, we have a animation on the screen, so we'll just get into it and show you, right? So basically, just give me a minute. Yeah, so I was saying that the Chinese, which is Moab, right, according to the scriptures, right, are doing the same thing where the IMF came here to do, right? And Jamaica is sinking themselves deeper in shit, yo. Seeing because them not have no money, and when it end up, China go own all of the resources and own Jamaica itself, right? And there's a war brewing between China and America, right, and Russia. See, and China is being so frequent in Jamaica, wherein it's a concern to America. Right, because basically there's a trade war been going on with America and China. See, so China moving closer to America, right? Being here in Jamaica, all right. Americans has seen it as a threat, because if a war should jump off, right, China go bring all of them fleets, right, and them soldiers here. Right, because them have assets and them can start building up camps, right, the military bases. See, so we're going to the video and we're going to show you the strategy where these people use. All right.
Economic hitmen have managed to create the world's first truly global empire, and it's basically a secret empire. We do it many ways, but principally we identify a country that has resources our corporations covet, like oil.
Venezuela, for example, this is the same thing what China did to Venezuela. All right, and Venezuela is now indebted to China, and China control Venezuela oil right now. See, so it's a clever plan to rob the earth resources or countries of their resources. See, let's just continue the video.
Arrange a huge loan to that country from the World Bank or one of its sisters. The money never actually goes to the country, it goes to our own corporations.
That's right. All right, and you can see basically all of these corporations and the basically it's just a loan shark, right? The same loan shark mentality. See, but all of these corporations, yo, they come under one alliance, yo. See, they all run by the global, the elite, the banking elite of the society. See, and all them own you is through debt. All right. Let me just get a scripture. All right, so this is Proverbs 22 verse 7. Yeah, it said the rich rule it over the poor, and the borrower is a servant to the lender. Alright? Hey, and we can clearly see. Alright? We can clearly see it. Jamaica is a servant to all of these countries. Alright? All of these countries where them borrow from, they can't pay back them debts. See? So then become servitude. Alright? Let's just continue.
To build big infrastructure projects in that country that help a few very wealthy people, but don't benefit the majority of the people who are too poor to buy electricity or have cars to drive on the highways, and yet they're left holding a huge debt that they can't repay. So we go back at some point and say, you know, you can't pay your debts. Give us on the flesh, sell your oil real cheap to.
Hey. And basically, that's what Jamaica will do, yo. Jamaica will default upon them debt. You see? Because them can't pay back. And what China will do? China will come in and take all of the resources. Because hey, what you're seeing right now is a major resource grab going on around the world. The banking elite are taking the world resources right now because guess what? They have big plans. Alright? They have big plans. See? So all of the world resources is being sucked. Right? Putting it into one common trust. You know? Basically to control it. See? And that is what sustainable development is. See? And this about the oil is basically what they did to Venezuela, yo. Let's continue.
Oil companies vote with us on the next critical UN vote, allow us to build a military base in your backyard, something along these lines. And when we fail, the jackals go in and either overthrow or assassinate these leaders. And if the jackals fail, as they did in Iraq, then we send in the military. I don't think the failure is capitalism. I think it's a specific kind of capitalism that we've developed. We've created what I consider a mutant, viral form of capitalism. And this mutant form of capitalism, which I think is really a predatory form of capitalism, has created an extremely unstable, unsustainable, unjust, and very, very dangerous world. I've met a lot of terrorists. I've interviewed them for books. I've never met one who wanted to be a terrorist. They're desperate people. If we want to get rid of terrorism, we must get rid of the root causes, that cancer that is destroying our whole system. Because I think it's really important that we understand today we cannot have homeland security unless we understand that the whole planet is our homeland.
Go on. Hey, trust me, these people have a plan. The banking elite have a plan for our people. Saying mainly the Hebrew Israelites, yo. Saying because we outnumber these people, saying by far. Saying so all of this is geared to us, man. The Agenda 21, same thing as Agenda 2030. Saying Rex Alfred plan, you know. All of these things will come in place very soon, and you people are gonna see it. See? So let's get a precept quick. And so this is Ecclesiasticus 21 verse 8. Say, he that buildeth his house with other men's money is like one that getteth himself stone for the tomb of his burial. We can clearly see it, yo. Jamaica is gathering stones for them own tomb, because they will soon be buried, yo. Trust me. You know what I mean? Hey, and don't feel like even all of the other nations where you see them thing China have a foothold in, them are going to escape, because it's not of man. It's of the Lord working through the elites, the wicked elites of this society, yo. The Lord will work through them to carry out the agenda, to get this world war on. So any people out there thinking their country is not going to get involved in this war, yo, they make a sad mistake. See? So basically this thing is mainly about China, yo. So I want to get a precept, right, to show you the judgment what the Lord have in store for these wicked people, yo. See? Because, hey, none of these people are going to escape, yo. Trust me, yo. This war is going to be one of the war for end all war. Alright? And this war is going to be in every country so far. See? We just get a precept from let's see, okay. This is 2 Ezra 16 verse 1. So will be unto thee Babylon and Asia, will be unto thee Egypt and Syria. Alright, and as we can see, Babylon is what? America. Alright, Asia. China is on the continent of Asia. Right, will be unto thee Egypt and Syria. Right, all hell popping loose in Syria right now. So grind up yourselves with cloth of sack, and here bewail your children. Be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. See? So as the scripture says in Joel 3, alright, the Most High gather everybody together. Alright? For pour out him wrath, the wicked of these nation, and 2/3 of our people. See? To pour out him wrath upon them. Alright? It says, a sword is sent unto you, and who may turn it back? Right? See, verse 4 says, fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Right? See? And it goes on, it says, plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? Alright, so brothers can read the scripture, and whosoever watching these videos, but we just want to hit the point right there and get another precept. So we'll just do that quick. Alright, so this is Jeremiah 48 verse 25. It says Moab, it says like the horn of Moab is cut off. Alright, and who is Moab? Was said before, it's these so-called Chinese, yo. See, they are biblical Moabites. Right? And what the horn in the scripture represent, the horn represent power, government, right? Power structure. See? Power. Alright? So it said the horn of Moab is cut off. Alright? And his army is broken, saith the Lord. May ye, make ye him drunken, for he magnified himself against the Lord. Alright? Moab also shall wallow in his vomit, and he also shall be in derision. Right? For was not Israel a derision unto thee? Okay? Hey, we see it. Moab was in derision right now. See? And it will get harder. Right? Days to come, years to come, months to come. Basically. It now will get no better, yo. See? Alright? It's for was not Israel a derision unto thee? Was he found among thieves? Alright? For since thou speakest of him, thou skipped this for joy. So O ye that dwell in Moab, leave the city and dwell in the rocks, and be like a dove that maketh her nest in the side of the whole mouth. Alright? So we have heard of the pride of Moab. Right? He is exceedingly proud, and his loftiness, and his arrogancy, and his pride, and the haughtiness of his heart. Since these men proud, man. These men proud against the Most High. Alright? And that's why the Most High will take down these men. Okay? So I know his wrath, said the Lord, but it shall not be so. His lies shall not so effect. Slack here, I'm read that again. Verse 30. I know his wrath, said the Lord, but it shall not be so. His lies shall not so effect it. Alright? Therefore I will hold for Moab. Right? And I will cry out for all Moab. My heart shall mourn for the men of Kireres, if I'm pronouncing that right. Alright, so hey, we can't stop there, yo. But we just want to get a final verse in the same passage. Alright, can just skip go down to verse 44, I believe. Yeah, can. Can. So it's we can start at verse 43 or verse 42. Let's just start at verse 42. So, and Moab shall be desolate, right, from being a people, because he had magnified himself against the Lord, right, as I said before, and proud against the Heavenly Father. See, and none of these, all of these heathen nations, especially so-called white man also, see, if the Lord say right, them say left, right, they go contrary towards the scripture. These men does about the scriptures, but the understanding and everything was given unto Israel. See? So, continuing, verse 42 says, and Moab shall be destroyed from being a people, because he hath magnified himself against the Lord. So fear and the pit and the snare shall come upon him and thee. So inhabitants of Moab, say the Lord, he that fleeth from the fears shall fall into a pit, right? And he shall gather up out of the pit, and shall be taken in snares, for I will bring upon it, for I will bring upon it, even upon Moab, right? The years of their visitation, say the Lord. Alright, so hey, you Chinese, right? You so-called Chinese, right? You Moabites, Esau, and all of the other nations, man. The Lord are going to put your ass in subjection. The scripture say, Isaiah 2, I believe, verse 17, it say, the last verse basically say, the Lord alone are going to be, the last part of the precept, I should say. Say that the Lord are going to be, alone are going to be exalted in that day. See? So all of the pride and the loftiness of men are going to be brought low. Just say the scripture, I can find it. Let's find it. See, and let's bring it out. Let's find it. Alright, and let's end it off with that. Okay. This is Isaiah 2, verse 17, I believe. Yep. Alright, so Isaiah 2, verse 17 says, and the loftiness of men shall be bowed down. Alright? And the haughtiness of men shall be low. And the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. See? So everybody, China think they're going to be the next world power. America and Russia, or the banking elites, think they're going to be the next world power. See? But the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, going to be the next world power. See? Right? And under his rulership, the 144,000 of the nation of Israel, the 12 tribe of Israel. See? So with that, we want to say shalom.